Hello, everyone, and welcome from both Connie and Oscar, or Oscar's tail, as the case may be. Um, I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada, and since it's Wednesday afternoon, this must be Craft Spot. So, hello, everyone. Um, Please say hello if you are here watching me, and thank you for waiting a couple of extra minutes. I'm getting used to what you have to do, but sometimes I don't always start doing it early enough. There's a lot more steps now to get everything up and rolling and ready. And it's been another busy day, but there is, there's light on the horizon. Or the proverbial end of the tunnel. So my ski season is not over. We are still skiing, but my teaching season is over. So um, sort of, you know, it's, what do they call it? Not sour sweet, bittersweet, a little bit bittersweet. I do love to teach and I love the interaction with the other instructors and things. But when the teaching is done, ski season's wrapping up, and then on to spring and summer. But before that, even, it means I have more time to dedicate to my stamping. And that is kind of appreciated right now because the last few weeks, if you follow me at all, you know, they have been chaotic uh, and busy and all those things. So I'm kind of glad to have the extra time coming available. But anyway, I'm not caught up yet. I have to do my taxes. Oh, I have not started the things that I need to do to get ready for that. I'm very far behind, but all in good time, right? Okay, so holy mackerel. I am back from on stage, and I have to tell you, it was wonderful. There is nothing quite like being in person. You probably heard me, gushing over my girls' getaway weekend because when we gather and we craft and we spend time together, it is the most precious thing. It is so heartwarming and rewarding and wonderful. It just, it fills your cup. So my cup got filled and it was overflowing. And then, just a few days after my girls' getaway weekend, I was flying off to Houston to get together with other demonstrators at our onstage conference. And it was wonderful. It's so good to be, with other crafters and I didn't have to organize this one. So that was different, but it was crazy busy. I had to get up. I think it was around 3:30, so I could fly out Thursday morning, and then I had to get up at 3:30 on Sunday morning to fly home. So I had two nights where I didn't really sleep a whole lot, and then busy days in between. So kind of getting caught up on the sleep as well. But anyway, it's so worth it. I said there was a 1 hour time difference between Toronto and Houston. I didn't really notice any of that because I hadn't slept through the night anyway. So, it's all good. Anyway, it was all good. If you are part of the Great Stampin' Believers team, um, our team meeting is tonight, and I'm going to share all sorts of goodies and wonderful things that I got uh, at the conference. So I may share some of those things as we go uh, with all of you. But for today, there's just one thing that I'm going to sort of focus on because I don't have endless amounts of time. And I know you just want to do some crafting, right? You just want to see what's going on in the craft world. Okay, so let's drop down here. I will tell you that the last chance list has been released. Hmm, I'm not sure whether it has gone out to customers anywhere. I will send that out in an email as soon as I can get to that. Yes, like I said, I am still catching up on things. So, uh, but it is available, and I will get that out to you so that you can see what items are not going to be available after the end of the April. Um, so right now there is the best selection on products that are going to retire. Um, Starting April 9th, there are the best deals on things that are going to retire because some things will go on sale. Actually, sorry, I just realized I didn't plug my microphone in, so um, it's probably not picking up a lot of my voice if it's not plugged in. It works better when you plug it in. So I'll just see if I can get it. There we go. Hopefully, hopefully there is still sound and you can hear me and everything is good and I haven't messed it up by doing it two different ways. Maybe we need to go back and do this little test thing, right? Okay, one moment. Here we go. Uh, test speakers. That one's good. Yeah. Test, test, test. Okay. I think we're good. I'm going to assume we are. Oh, sorry. One of these days I will get all of the steps done, and everything will just flow smoothly. But adjust your expectations. I'm not sure when that day might be. Anyway, moving on to the good stuff. So, while at on stage, one of the make and take days, they gave us this, Hooray for Honeycomb. It is a new kit. I believe it is coming out in April. So it will be available in April because they are bringing out two new kits every month now. That's their commitment and their goal for this year. So that's what they're doing. And so they gave us this one. Look at these envelopes. Like, how much fun are they? And then, of course, we have some card bases. We've got rainbows. Oh, they're glossy in parts. So the rainbow, can you see the rainbow is shiny? The sky and the clouds are not, but how fun is that? And then on here, the balloons, all the balloons. Yes, the balloons are shiny, but the card base itself is not. And there should be one more. Yes, there is one more right here. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that fun? So on here, the blueberries. Blueberries are shiny. Does this have an up and a down? It doesn't really, but this, this I think is the intended front of the card. Oh, it will have an up and down because there's something on the inside. Look, it's stamped on the inside. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm just going to kind of fold these and get going on. I haven't, often when I do a kit, I will separate all the pieces and stack things up and all the rest of that. But I am just sort of diving right in right now, as you can see. Oh, can you see this? You can't see that. So the graph paper that I have on here today, we'll just move this so that you can see. I brought this home with me. This was on stage, stamping up. These were the graph papers on the tables when we did our make and takes, and there was also an extra stamping night that you could participate in, kind of like my optional classes. You didn't have to, but it was available, and I did, so that was fun as well. And I got a new stamp and die bundle doing that. Okay, so this is an all-inclusive kit, so it does come with glue dots to put everything together. And then, of course, the card bases and the envelopes, which we've taken a peek at. Now, this kit does not have stamping. All of the sentiments are already printed for us. So here's one, and here's one. And then we have congrats and very proud of you. So those are, that's 4. There's only 3 different cards. Interesting. I'll have to look at the instructions and see where they all go. But you do get them in different languages. So looks like 4. So English, French, German, and Spanish, I believe. I don't speak all those languages. Maybe German? No. Oh yeah, that looks like German, right? English, French, German, and Spanish. Is that what I said? I don't even remember what I said. Anyway, comes in multiple languages, dimensionals, and then we have um, extra bits and pieces for our cards. And then, oh, some. Oh, hello, Donna. Oh, look, we have people. I'm sorry. I have, yes, I'm so distracted by all this stuff. Monique and Donna and Carmen, welcome. I'm gonna say I'm still tired. Is that a good reason to be less attentive? So here here are the cards. Can you see these? Okay. So honeycombs, no honeycombs. Hmm. No honeycombs. They're in secret places. Look, inside the card. So when you open up this card, there's going to be honeycombs on the inside, which is very cool. This one, somebody made one of these and she put it on the inside because she said, if I want to mail it, I have to squish it. And I can't do it. I just can't do it. So she put hers on the inside, and I'm thinking that's not a bad idea because it would be very difficult to squish it. So anyway, it's your choice, right? So you get these, look, these honeycomb things. How fun is this, eh? Okay, so let's open this up and we'll just sort of see how this all comes together. Oh, look, here's why there's congrats, you did it. Congrats. Two clouds, there we go. Okay, so we need one of these guys. It's starting to pop out. Hello, Bev. You found me. I know sometimes it's a little tricky to find me on Facebook, especially these days when things are not always going exactly as I hope. Okay, so there's all one of each of those. And I have one of each of the honeycombs. And then we will need some time. And then we will need one of these. Very proud of you. Congrats. You did it. And oh, happy day. So next girls getaway weekend, there's going to be some sentiments up for grabs, unless unless you want to get in touch with me about these because you send cards in a different language. I'd be happy to send those to you because I will not use them. I don't have anybody to send cards to in any language other than English. So they are out there for whoever may like them. Okay, card number one is this strawberry guy. So, and I don't have all the instructions in your view, I understand that. But a couple things you do need to know. So where you have these, can you see the clear outline? So the line, those are dimensionals, and these are glue dots. Okay, just so you know. So there's glue dots and dimensionals on this piece. I'm not certain why, other than one maybe the top, one back to stick it down. But oh, no, the glue dot to hold. Okay, we'll have to sort of see that as we go. Okay, so I think I am going to put my strawberry on the inside of this card. So I'm going to have to score these in the middle, or fold them in the middle. No, they will fold. Just fold them like, oh, just persuade it to fold. I could have scored it down the middle, but there we go. So that one and this one. And then these go together now. I wonder, I should possibly, well, how fat is this going to be? This is going to be a little bit fat. So I guess I'm going to put this on a dimensional, can't I? So I'm going to put two, I'm actually going to put two small dimensionals, one on either side of this guy. So I'm using these small dimensionals are not from the kit. They are just ones that are here on the desk. You can cut the larger ones that come in the kit, cut them in half, and then do the same thing. That way I should have done that when it was open or closed, or I think we're okay there. And that's going to go in the middle. And then I need to put dimensionals onto this. This is the little bit confusing part because I need to figure it out myself. The instructions don't cover this part. We'll see how it goes. Okay, cool. And then I'm just going to put this right in. I think I would probably need it up towards the top a little bit, just so there's still room to write in our card. And these, I believe, they have sticky on them. It looks like they're tearing something back there. Get anything off here. I might take your pick. Let me look at some of the other instructions and see whether there's any. Yeah, just not sure what's on here or if something is on here. It doesn't really feel thick enough to have something on. I'm not sure they are suggesting. Let's see, when in doubt, read all of the instructions. What do they say here? They don't seem to show anything other than these honeycombs, which would seem to imply that it's already sticky. Of course, a wise woman might have checked this out before she went live, but apparently that's not me. Look. See how surprised I am. Okay, now this is where you're going to want your, well, I guess I could, no, do it this way, couldn't I? So this is sticky on this side, so I'm just going to put this right down. Where does this go? Does this go underneath, in between? No, it's got to be able to open, so it has to only go there and there. Woohoo! Fun. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, well, once you know what it's supposed to be, it's actually quite easy to find, get it off. But, oh, now this is not folding quite the same because I've got it so thick in it. It's a little thick, a little bit of a thick card. But I think it will be okay. Woohoo! Look at that. There's a sweet berry. And now, oh, yeah, it's gonna stay a little bit popped open. But it'll go in an envelope and it won't get smushed in. So if you are hand delivering that, then you don't need to worry about that part. But I am not certain whether that's what I will be doing or not. So, okay, so this is going to go onto here. So these need to go. It's going to go like that. Or over a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put them at the bottom of this. If you haven't used glue, these little glue dots, they will tell you there is a little bit of a learning curve. But once you have it, bring this in so you can see. So I just picked them up off the sheet and stuck them on there, and then you just kind of pry them really easily with your fingernail, and the top piece comes off. Fold it up. And then you have blue dots on there. Oh, shouldn't have gone right to the edge. I didn't quite. I think we can just come up ever so slightly. Just enough to be off the edge. There we go. And then I will come in with dimensions here, as per the instructions. So, whoosh. There we go. Okay. Now, the front of this card is going to be relatively simple. I mean, it's got lots of pretty colors and lots of pictures of fruit and everything, but not a lot going on the front of it. Look like this. Where they have it? No, I think it's down here. Look at me, just totally not following any instructions. So there you go. I might embellish this a little bit with something. Maybe even some clear rhinestones. Right? In front, or I have all of these guys. Some of these. Let's just throw some of these on. So this again is not part of the intended design, but who says I can't do me? You know, you do you, I'll do me, all that stuff. Just snazz it up a little bit, because there, just gives it a little bit more, and it doesn't sit close. So if that's something that you want, then bear that in mind. But I just wanted to be able to close this and put it in an envelope. So that's why I did it that way. Okay, moving on. The balloons are next. And in here, we have two balloons, and our big balloon goes on the inside. No, Oh Happy Day goes on the outside. Here's my balloon. Is this my balloon? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up here. I just decided maybe I should look at the instructions, but you know, I had it going on. And this one we just want right down near the string bow. So none of these are going to really close smooth and flat, because they've all got big fat centers. It's so worth it when you open it up and see all the fun inside. Oh, woohoo! So they are fun. Okay, and then Oh Happy Day. I'm going to put some dimensionals onto here. And this will go. So I'm sure I took my blue dots with me to Houston, and I seem to have unpacked pretty much everything that I could find. And I cannot find my blue dots anywhere. So I don't know where they are. I may have to crack open a new roll, which I can do. But, I know I had 2 rolls on the go. So it's sort of like, well, I don't really want to open more until I use up at least one of those rolls. Okay, so the instructions for this say 12 inches. So we'll just go with that because this is a big loopy bow for this one. Lots dangling. You could do it double if you wanted, or you could just have lots dangling. So we'll just sort of go with the lots dangling. Didn't do that in place. I don't know. See, this is when I'm not used to tying big dangly bows, and I haven't quite mastered where to start them so that your ends come out kind of even. I think that's worse. So I'm starting on the short side. Let's, I think this might be better. Is this better? Yes, this is closer, isn't it? There we go. And then, so somewhere I have a little sheet of glue dots. Here we go. So this one, I'm just going to put this on the back of here. And to get this up here. This is so much easier with the ones on the roll. But there we go. We've got that. And then I just want to pinch this a little bit so that it's doesn't stick out sticky. Does that make sense? I guess this was supposed to be up a little bit higher, but look, we can fix that. There we go. And now the ends don't dangle past my card. So there's card number 2. Okay, moving on. Card number 3, the rainbow. And the sun is shining inside. So set those there out of the way. So some room for this guy. So you may wonder why I am showing you a kit again, because I did just do a kit recently. But I have decided that it's time to share these a little bit more. So I am going to be hosting kit party nights in April, and I will set or kit party events because they're not all at night. I will do some here in my craft studio, probably during the day. And then I will also do them virtually. Those will likely be at night. So no matter where you are, you can join in the fun. And if you are coming here, I will have kits here that you can pick the one or ones that you like. And I haven't worked out all the details yet. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, but I will have kits here, and you can select from those. And we'll have a little party. We'll make some kits and have some fun. Okay, I need to pay a little bit of attention here because we've got different pieces here. So this needs glue dots on here. So yes, that's coming up in April. There are a number of new kits. I did show you that birthday card with the gold sparkle. It is a wonderful kit. It's so bright and happy and lovely. And then there's also some others that are, so that's bright and shiny, and there's others that are, I will say, pretty. Not that the sparkly isn't pretty, but you know, cards that you look at and go, oh, that's a beautiful card because it's lovely colors and patterns and things. So I want to say sort of a softer kind of thing. There's ones that are great to do with your kids or grandkids, ones that teenagers may enjoy. There's all sorts of them. So lots of different takes. Now, in the instructions, it does say to cut the dimensionals to go on these, but I think if I'm careful, yes, I can get these little guys on here. So that'll just mean I don't have to spend the time cutting. So we'll do that. So the details for that will be out soon. As I say, I'm trying to get caught up and I haven't quite worked that all out yet, but it is on my list to look on my calendar and get some dates going and get that information out to everyone. So watch for that and sign up for 1 or 2 or 3 because getting together and crafting is what it's all about. And again, I haven't worked out all the details, but I am planning to have a bring a friend component to that. So if you decide to join me at one of those events and you bring a friend that I have not met previously, I will have a thank you gift for you and your friend. So just a little extra encouragement from me to have you bring a friend because crafting is always better with friends, right? And more friends is even better. So put this right about, this seems to be way down. Maybe I was supposed to put this down further. My sunbeams seem to go out further than in their picture, but that's okay. And then we need a couple of dimensionals on this guy. And it is going to just go below big cat. Right about there. Okay. There we go. Congrats. You did it. And when you open it up, woohoo! Well, aren't they fun? So if I put this up higher, I could have put some ribbon on it. I could do just a tiny, maybe just a tiny bow border or on the center. I'll just add that quickly, relatively quickly, some quickly. Depends how quickly I can tie this bow. Ooh. There we go. Snip this off. And then see if I can get a glue dot onto here. Oh, again, this is, oh, thanks for the love. She says that she's so, there we go. Once you find the right spot to kind of get your finger in. So, is everybody having crazy weather? It's like a blizzard outside my window again. We've had a blizzard, I don't know, 4 or 5 times today, and then we have sunshine. There, that kind of helps, doesn't it? Just makes it a little bit more. Okay, so you have to kind of hold these closed if you want them closed, but of course the fun is when you open them. See the honeycomb. Poof! Ta-da! Okay, so there we go. And let me I just sort of put my finger on these and kind of see them closed. And I'll come back here. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you like this kit. It is fun. It's fun to make. And can you imagine getting one of these cards in the mail? That would be fun. You'd open it up, you sort of see it. It's like, oh, that's a fat card. Probably think it's a whole pile of money inside. And it's not, but it's still fun inside. So uh, so watch for my kit night. I'd love to have you join me. And there will be more information coming out about that really soon. You will get it in an email. I will have it on my social media, but I'll also send it out to my mailing list. So if you are not on my mailing list, this down, go to greatstampingwithconnie.com and you can subscribe to my email right there. Quick and easy. All right. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. Love crafting together, and I hope we can do it all again really soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.